Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss a clinical based question. The topic is metabolic acidosis. So I have a question for you. Okay. A 24-year-old woman with type 1 diabetes. She presents with vomiting, polyuria, deep rapid breathing for one day. On examination, she is dehydrated, has a fruity odor on her breath. Lab report shows sodium 140, potassium 5, chloride 100, ABG shows pH of 7.18, bicarb 10, PaCO2 24. What is the most likely acid-base disorder? So I give you 30 seconds to get the answer. Okay, options are in front of you. It's a beautiful question and clinical based question on acid base disturbance. Do the necessary calculation if needed. Then I'll discuss what is the right answer. Well, I'm sure by now you've done the answer. Okay, well, let us see. The answer of this question is B, that is high anion gap, metabolic acidosis with appropriate respiratory compensation. Let us discuss the question. First of all, patient bicarb is 10. 10 bicarb means it's a case of metabolic acidosis. So option B, D, metabolic acidosis is ruled out. Good. Now let's calculate the anion gap in this patient. Anion gap is sodium minus chloride plus bicarbonate. Sodium is 140 here, chloride 100 and bicarb 10. So if that means 140 minus 110, that is 30. In this case, the anion gap is 30. The normal anion gap is 8 to 16. But I tell you, some of the books they write as 10 to 14 also. They say 12 plus minus 2 also. But majority of the standard book, they say 12 plus minus 4. Why it is necessary for me to tell you? Because some variation is there. So in this case, however, anion gap is definitely more than whatever it may be, 30 is much more than. So we are getting a low bicarb and increase anion gap. So we are getting high anion gap metabolic acidosis as per we calculated in the previous slide. So in this case, option A, which is a non-anion gap metabolic acidosis, this is ruled out. And non-anion gap metabolic acidosis with, okay, C is again ruled out. A and C, look into C. A and C are non-anion gap ruled out. C, non-anion gap, both with compensation or normal, both are ruled out because this is a case of high anion gap metabolic acidosis. So now we talk about DKA is the classical cause of high anion gap metabolic acidosis, especially in young people. Our patient is a 24-year type 1 diabetes. Okay. Why we are thinking it's a case of DKA? Because in these ketone bodies, beta-hydroxybutyrate and acetostate, they generate H ions, which consume bicarb during buffering. That means they H plus HCO3, and that will make H2CO3. This is broken down into CO2 and H2O, and that is washed out in small breathing. This is how bicarb is reduced in this case. So lead to high anion gap metabolic acidosis because of low bicarbonate. The patient develops small breathing, deep rapid breathing to lower PaCO2, the point I mentioned in the previous slide. We always use winter formula to look for how much compensation is there. This question come in all the exams throughout the world, whichever exam you write. So the formula is PaCO2 1.5 multiplied by bicarb 8 plus 8 plus minus 2. Now in our case, the bicarb is 10. Okay, bicarb is 10. So if you calculate 1.5 multiplied by 10, this is 15 plus 8 plus minus 2 plus minus 2. So this comes out to be 23 plus minus 2, 21 to 25. So we are getting 21 to 25. Okay, is the range by Winter formula. So now in our case, the patient PaCO2 is 24. So that indicate patient has appropriately respiratory compensation is there. Okay, adequately. Well, so now I have a question for you. Suppose in this case, of course, our range is 21 to 25. Suppose that it was either 18. In this patient, instead of so-called 24, what we are getting, it was 18. Then what shall be the diagnosis? You can very well send the answer to my personal WhatsApp number. You send me. +91 for anybody who is calling from outside India. 72900487754. You send me what the answer if bicarbonate was 18. So anyway, in this case, if PaCO2 was 18, in this case, then what shall be the answer? So we proceed further. We got DKA, one of the most common cause of HAGMA in young adults, hyperglycemia, ketonemia, and dehydration and metabolic acidosis. Established a diagnosis. Last minute revision point. Presence of small breathing strongly support metabolic acidosis. Always use Winter formula in ABG interpretation for a case of metabolic acidosis. Well, you can see the full topic on this, okay, full lecture. Please download Dr. Bhatia Academy app. In Smart Medicine section, go to content and see a demo lecture. Full all acid base has been given, beautifully described. For any query, please contact my staff, this number. We are always there to help you out. Thank you.